Sag, welcome to your full moon energy read. Specifically, it will be the full moon in Libra, March 25th or thereabouts, depending on where you're in the world, 24th, 25th, but you get the idea. Also, it will be a lunar eclipse. Not only that, next 30 days in the overall sense is going to be pretty darned interesting as we have a total solar eclipse in new moon Aries, April 8th. So, lots of activity. Let's do it. Let's talk about it. Show me Sagittarius, please, in their full moon energy. Which, by the way, I will be doing a check-in April 7th for the total solar eclipse, yeah? What's going on, please? Show me. Show me Sag. Show me Sagittarius, please, in their full moon energies. And lunar eclipse. Show me Sag, please. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, please? The Chariot, the Devil, King of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Hearts of the Matter, the Star. I got something here that means a lot to you. Like a lot. And, well, 3 majors out of a 5-card baseline. Significant. How bad you want that star, honey? How bad do you want it? That Devil has many possible meanings. It's just, I know that energetically speaking, when the stakes are that high, it's not a surprise to me at all that the Devil pops up. He has a tendency to do that. Bare minimum, just by your baseline, whatever this is, it means a lot to you. A lot. That Devil could be then a sense of obsession. I really want this to be mine. Or we haven't done anything about it yet, but we have very strong feelings about it, and it's coming across as unrequited. I don't know. King of Pentacles is here, showing some sense of, okay, practically speaking, people, let's get on board. What are we going to do, realistically? I see you actually making the outcome or the decision based on a sense of Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, self-love, okay, as big decisions like this suggest, in terms of what to do. This means a lot to me, and it's starting to get into that place of feeling negative about it. We don't want the things that mean so much to us going from positive to negative like that. It depends on what we're doing or not doing. So I see you making a decision that says, this is what best suits me as I understand it, based on the principles of self-love. Nine of Cups is. People forget that about wish fulfillment. Wish fulfillment is, because I love myself, I'm trying to give myself these things. Right? And if you don't love yourself, it gets very difficult to acquire what's really important to you, because you have to have a personal amount of motivation in order to be driven towards it. And that motivation is going to come from, do you understand that you love yourself? And that something's right for you, or it isn't. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at your star. Woo, that's a lot to be getting on with, yeah? Let's see it. Let's talk about it. Show me that star, please, for Sag. Show me the star, show me the star, show me the star, please. Show me the star, show me the star. Cinnamon's trying to play peekaboo with me right now. You can't see her, but there is... I have one of those wall structures in the house that has a viewing window, and she's there's a sofa that braces it, and currently she's standing up on the sofa going like this, like that. I know she's trying to get my attention. I'm not sure why, but it's cute. It's super cute. What's going on? Huskies have such a playful nature. Let's see that star, please. 5 of Cups. You're not the first person to show me that. 7 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. There's something here that means a great deal to you, and you won't let it come through. Not yet. Yeah, mixed feelings at best, yeah. You know, I told you there's a reason the Devil's showing up. Lots of different things. When we desire it that much, we have such a strong attachment to something, but we haven't allowed it to come through. We haven't made good on it. We haven't fulfilled the promise. it can start to go into a negative space, such as the devil would suggest, because we're not bringing it together based on fears and self-doubts and patterns and who knows what. You're showing me from a space of Five of Cups that echoes of the past and disappointment that you are flat out Seven of Wands rejecting this Ace of Pentacles. And that means it's showing up in reality, or it could do something that you were deeply attached to with a very strong desire to bring it into reality. But you're saying no, based on echoes of the past, Five of Cups. This could hurt me. I have experienced, Christina, when I put my heart on the line, especially for something that means this much to me. The star, it does. It's far-reaching, so you have to reach for it constantly in order to understand if it's for you. And you're saying, I don't know if I can put myself out there like that. You know? Because I've been hurt before. One of the many conditions to being alive. It's our willingness to process it, learn from it, move on from it, that will tell us if we're ever capable of reaching for stars again. But mean it. So what is it that you would like in your heart of hearts to reach for? And you go like, smack yourself. But like in a large way. I know what it is. It's from unprocessed pain. It's old too. It's hard to desire something or someone that much and no echoes of disappointment and rejection and regrets and loss. It makes it really hard for us to reach for the stars again. I know. But is that enough to hold you back? The answer to that is entirely up to you. You know? Very distinct profile from, say, Leo's, who says, I understand that emotional rejection is part of the gig of being alive. That's not going to stop me. Unlike them, you actually have something solid here you could go for. Let's see that Chariot. Let's see that Chariot. Show me the Chariot. Show me the Chariot. Show me the Chariot. Show me the Chariot. The Sun, the Page of Pentacles, and Ten of Wands. You see conflicting emotions that are very high and then very low, very positive, very negative. So you are indeed a conflicted Sag. If this isn't your reading today, cool. Don't be upset. Just check your other placements. Okay, there's no point in being upset about something that's clearly not yours, or it is and it's rubbing you the wrong way because it's true. Okay. Chariot, the Sun, that's a very strong, real motivation to feel warmth. To move in a direction that says this is warm, this is friendly, this is embracing, this is me. This is the direction I'm moving in without apology. Page of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. Resisting, again, the actual reality to move towards that which makes you feel good. It calls to you. It pulls you. It motivates you. Energetically, emotionally, and spiritually, it's an exercise for you to either move towards it or to continue to reject it. I want to see this Devil. See what that guy's got to say. Because your tension between what you feel and what you're allowing yourself to do is here. And I see this kind of thing all the time. This is what I really, really feel. And this is absolutely what I will not do. I won't allow it. I won't allow it. I won't allow it. I see these great, huge spikes of natural energy process and flow. And then you're like, combative wand, no investment. I won't allow it. What's going on? Once more, I'm not giving you a hard time. I want to understand. And again, you either resonate with this or you don't. That's it. Let's see that Devil. Such a fuss. Let's see that Devil. Show me the Devil. Show me the Devil. Nine of Pentacles, Three of Cups, the Ace of Wands. Why are you so terrified to connect to this? You're scared to connect to it even while you want to. Independently, Nine of Pentacles, that's more like you. 3 Cups, Ace of Wands, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. What you desire the most, you have, or you're trying to develop, I believe, a negative mindset or emotionality around it in order to justify rejecting it. Guys, the devil's not there because whatever this is you want to reconnect to is not saying that it's bad. It's like you are trying to make yourself see it from the point of view of bad in order for you to justify to stay the hell away from it. If it was that innately bad, why do you feel the sun for it? Why do you feel the stars for it? Both short-term warmth and happiness and long-term potential of vision. Whatever this is, doesn't represent just short-term happiness. It represents long-term desire. And as far as I can tell, it has not been fulfilled. 9 of Pentacles, 3 Cups, Ace of Wands. You're saying to desire this, to want to bring it together is bad, 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 bad. Okay? I don't know who it is. I'm just saying if whoever it is was that bad, you wouldn't be desiring it so much. Because as far as I can tell, you've resisted every real opportunity to actually plant yourself in this reality. I don't know how much exposure then you could have had to it. Other than that, you feel very strongly compelled towards it, but when it comes time to take it seriously, you won't put the pentacles in. Now, it's not an accusation, but why does your heart go towards it? Your sense of self and spiritual self go towards it, but reality? You're like, I will not plant those pentacles. And I clarify that devil. 9 of Pentacles, 3 Cups, Ace of Wands. You're like, Christina, it speaks to you at such a personal level. It's almost like you're saying this is for me, and unfortunately, I can't have it. Is that a fear-based drive? Old echoes of disappointment, not having things work out for you? You're saying to desire something this much could hurt me that much more. Is that what we're saying here today? Because I know what it is to desire so strongly. It's like saying the more I want it, Christina, any given point on my timeline in my personal history as Sag, in my experience, you're saying, the more I want something, the more it blows up in my face. I think that's what you're telling me today. So that's why you won't allow yourself to invest in it. Because it's like, if I want it that much, that means it's going to hurt me that much. And that's the real fear I'm seeing today. I'm not talking to that person who's like, but they did this, that, and the other, and I haven't gotten over it. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the Sagittarius because you desire it that much. Based on previous experiences of hurt and disappointment, you're saying this one will hurt you 10 times as bad if you engage with it. Because that's how much you want it. You're saying all it could do is hurt. I believe your past experiences where something that you have strongly desired haven't worked out. Like I said, that's what it is to be alive. Be it in a goal, work, educating yourself, family, marriages, whatever. Okay. That tells me we have pain that we have not worked through and the purpose it has served. If you believe anything you desire that much could hurt you that badly, that tells me you have enough patterns with fear that you have learned to stay the hell away from it instead of learning to engage with it, to get past it and still have hope for you and what it is that you desire. My question is, honey, given that this is a full moon reading, why is it hitting you so hard now? Why is the energy concentration so high now? Why is it so apparent now by the light of the moon? Why now? Let's see that King of Pentacles. This is stuff, by all rights, I'm looking at you. You already know these things, even if you don't like hearing it. Why is this coming up for you now? Let's see that King of Pentacles, please. Let's see that King of Pentacles. Show me that King of Pentacles. Again, guys, once more, like always, if you're familiar with my work, great. It's good to see you again. For those of you who are not, and you are affronted by anything I'm saying, do keep in mind real tarot is real life. This is what the realness looks like. It's because I want to help you, not hinder you. So if you take this to a negative place, I can't help you with that. I want you to see it if this is what you're experiencing and do something about it. Anything other than what you've been doing. Because I want you to have opportunities in life and not always feel obligated to reject them every time it feels like it's for you. Because then you'll always reject everything that is for you. And you'll start choosing mediocre things, or you'll settle for things that aren't really you. But hey, it feels safe, right? That's what I don't want for you. Let's see that King of Pentacles, please. Let's see that King of Pentacles. You have a practical side and you have seen it. That's probably that practical experience that led you to this energy that you have today. Queen of Swords, Ten of Cups, the Moon. You want so much more and you act like you don't. Like what I have or what I'm about is perfectly sufficient. Then why is your Ten of Cups under the Moon? You want emotional fulfillment. You want to be pushed. You want to expand your borders of your known heart space. You want to reach for the stars. You want to reach for the sun. There's something here that you wish deeply, and I mean deeply, to connect to on a personal level, but because you feel obligated to reject it, you're trying to turn it into a bad thing, which means you're trying to turn what you naturally feel into a bad thing, which means you will never have this opportunity or allow it to come through your life if you always feel threatened by that which you desire the most. Why now? Why now? You showed me such good. And then you put walls around it like it's bad, like it could attack you. We're talking real love. We're talking real desires. We're talking real warmth. A true state of independent being and operating under that energy. To claim what's yours. King of Pentacles says, well, it sucks to be me. I disagree. Sag, I'm going to push back on you. That's completely in your head. You determined that what you truly desire will just remain the unknown to you. It's just easier. You want emotional cohesiveness and a sense of belonging with something greater than yourself. But you're saying to connect to it would be a bad thing. How dare you claim that for yourself? Why do you think it's such a bad thing for yourself personally? Well, I know why. I saw it. But why won't you work through it? I don't want you to. Is that what you want for you? To always be in a position to turn down anything that feels super strong or right to you. You want more, and then you act like you're supposed to be punished for it. Why? It's almost like it's something you never had, but you always desired. You're really trying to talk yourself out of what you naturally feel and experience. I need to see your Nine of Cups. Let's see that Nine of Cups. I didn't see one healing card for you. Not one. Let's see that Nine of Cups. So you said, I never wanted a big family. I never wanted this, that, and the other. I don't think that's true. I think what you've wanted has changed. And now you're saying now that it's time to change, or has the opportunity to mean more, you're like, I can't accept that choice now. People grow and change, and I think the Sag I'm looking at, you wrote something down a long time ago, but you wrote it in ink instead of pencil. Now you're like, it's too late to change my mind. Besides, I've been hurt too much. I've been taught the more you want it, the more it blows up in your face. So, because it keeps coming up as a reality, as this could be yours. Page of Wands, the Lovers, the Star. I know who it is you want. You do too. They're still there. They're still there. I mean, the lovers are always going to be connected to them in some way. Like they're always going to be connected to you inherently in some way. They dream of you too. It's not some bullshit way. I mean, they literally dream of you too. They have moments and impressions of you too. As far as I can tell, you're each other's stars. The very star you reject, they also feel inherently compelled to. they would open up towards you if they thought they had a chance. Page 1. Part of you knows that. 9 of Cups. And it makes you feel good. It makes you feel good knowing that the energy in some way is still attached to you, because it gives you hope, but not enough for you to engage with it. What it represents, everything it stands for, it's almost like you're saying it's too much. Too much of what could hurt you if it doesn't work out. Besides, you made up your mind a long time ago. You didn't want the family structure, the unit, I'm not sure. Kids, the house with the white picket fence, all that jazz. You're like, I'm not doing all that. I don't know where you are actually, except you're saying you're closed off and it's not up for discussion. Oh, what you reject and refrain from the most, you actually desire the most. Is it something that you figured out you wanted much later in life and it took you by surprise and you're like, it's too late to change my mind, besides it'll just hurt me? People change. That's what growth is. That's what evolution is. And if we don't accommodate for change in our life, we never will. This moves you, and it's not done. It's still there. There's that star, but it's next to the Lovers. The same one you said, based on past experiences, it will hurt me, so I'll not put all of myself into it. I don't think they hurt you, honey. I think what hurt you is the sense is that inevitably it would or it wouldn't work out, so you never put yourself into it. That didn't keep you from still attracting it. It was attracted to you too. Lovers works both ways. I know part of you is deeply satisfied knowing of its existence and that it loves you. It does. You didn't show me if you loved it. You're saying you understood what it could have meant to you. And then it made you feel good knowing it did love you, though. It's like before I understood that I could love it, I understood first that it could hurt me. Your first thought wasn't that I could feel for it or love it, is that it could hurt me. It would mean too much. Why is this coming up for you now? Why? Why? What is so important about this upcoming full moon? What is so important about March? What's up? A little bit of connectivity for you and this person went a long way, and I think it took you places it did not expect, and it challenged you. The good lovers connection does challenge, by the way. It's not passive at all. It's never a passive connection. Everybody just thinks of the fiery, passionate, sexy stuff. They had no idea how much their spirit was going to be challenged, how much their emotions were going to be challenged. In order to be chosen back, you have to choose it too. And there is let's make this clear, there's a big chunk of you that would love to choose it. But no, it's not gone. It's not gone at all. Okay. I'm frustrated, Sag. I want to see more solidity in the real world, but I keep seeing how you reject engaging with this in the real world. Take time to breathe out. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn and the disseminating moon. Okay. Okay. Oh, I have no doubt. Yeah, I know. Nothing is yet set in stone. I told you. Mutable moon. Which you are a mutable fire sign, of course. Nothing is yet set in stone. the tides still turn, whether or not you witness them or not. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. Whatever this is isn't done. There's more yet to play out in this. You can keep rejecting it all you want. That's your choice. Then you also reject yourself. And ask yourself, is that something you want to keep doing? Sorry, I knew that was coming through before it happened. That's why I tensed up. So, I was like, dang it. Not right now. Not right now. 18? Why is 18 important? 18 is important? Or 81? Both. When you see dual numbers like that, oh, you're damn right, you're in a lover's connection. Look, guys, I'm not into everything, all the little this, that, and the other. I have to have a limit on indulgences with people and their beliefs because it's just so easy for them to get infiltrated, and it's exhausting. So go by with what works for you. But I will say this. I have a respect for dual numbers, the reflection, mirror, counterparts, lovers. So if you see things like 1881 or 8118 or 5115, you see what I'm saying? 4224, that kind of thing. 2442, very common. Yeah, no, it's not just you. Okay, but for some of you, 18 might be a reflection of that kind of number. 18 is a powerful number. Well, in reverse, the wisdom keeper, having not deep dived, not have accumulated the wisdom about this, because it probably just feels easier, safer to not indulge in it. House in reverse, relocation, home. Okay. Haven't been feeling comfortable in our home. Wondering if it's not time to move, not wanting to move. What do we do with this old house? Do I want to do anything with this old house? Sometimes it feels like your sense of home or personal sense of environment's topsy-turvy. I know, guys, I see it. The peacock. Bit of a show there. A little bit of a show. A little bit of a show. Soothing. Why is it soothing? Why is the peacock soothing? Does it remind you of them? A sense of wealth, fertility, show, display, beautiful, bright, bold colors, that kind of thing. Okay. We have the medallion of Libra. You might have some very interesting Libra in your chart, could be connected to one. We have here the zombie, the drudgery, the day in, the day out, nothing changes, exhausted. That was very unflattering. That was a very unflattering thought, but I can't say it. I didn't, okay. There's no disrespect on any sign. It's just, I don't like doing that. Exhausted by your Libra energies. Let's put it that way. That's not a knock on any sign. It's just, it did run brightly through my mind, and thus I feel an obligation to say so. Feeling exhausted possibly by that particular energy, either from within you or from outside of you. Let's put it that way. And feather, once more, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay. Possibly exhausted from the overthinking, all that air. Okay. But I just, whatever that zombie energy is, it represents a way of life that I don't think that you are any longer in tune with. And there's something here that you do very much tune with, and you tell yourself you're not supposed to. But it seems to represent better who you are. The only thing I think that stops you from your investment in it is for fear of being hurt by that which you desire the most. Okay. I hope this helped you. Put it in the comments. Take care. Be well.